Profit is the lifeblood of every small business. You can get everything else right, but if you don't have good profit margin, then your business is going to close. For example, you could have 5-star customer service. You could have products and services that delight your customers. You could have A+ marketing. And if you don't profit, you're still going to close. I'm Matthew Newsom. I'm an attorney. I run Iowa Business Lawyer, and I help small businesses manage their business and technology risk. Profit is so important because that's how business owners get paid. What you do is you take a product and you buy it at one price, then you add some value to it, and then you sell it at a higher price. And if you do this right, you make enough money to live on. For example, let's say that you buy something for $10 and then you sell it for $20. That $10 profit that you got, you use to pay your rent, your insurance, your taxes, your employees, and then whatever is left over, the owner gets to keep. It's usually measured as a percentage. So again, if you buy something for $10 and you sell it for $20, then your profit margin is 50% because the $10 profit is half of what you charge for it. 50% is a pretty decent profit margin, but this is a good question. How much is a good profit margin? How much do you need to be marking up? Well, let's look at some of the big names. Walmart is amazing for selling products at low prices. They have people with PhDs who have figured out how to make enough money by selling things at cheaper and cheaper rates. Their financial information is actually publicly available. We can go see how much money they profit. And their profit margin, believe it or not, is about 35%. So here's a company that is masterful at selling things cheaply, that has spent decades figuring out how to do it right, and they're charging 35% more than what they're paying for a product or service to get a healthy profit margin. You do not have a PhD, probably, and in that case, you probably are not going to be able to do things exactly like Walmart does and make a healthy profit margin. You're going to have to charge more. When I see businesses that have below a 40% margin, I know that they're in trouble. And 50% for most businesses is actually a better thing to aim for. If you're in the restaurant business or something where you have to throw products away because they go bad, then really I like to see it closer to 60 or 70% so that you're making enough money to live off of. When we look at profit margins, it's usually measured as a percentage. And again, this is something that you want to keep in mind because I see businesses who raise their prices the wrong way. Now, right now, I'm sure that you all have felt it, but everything's getting more expensive and it's frustrating. Your customers are upset, you're upset. You go to the grocery store, you go to the restaurants, you go get gas, and everything is more expensive. It is sad, but true. Your products are also going to have to be more expensive. But here's the mistake I see people make. Let's say that you used to buy something for $4 and you would sell it for $8. And now, instead of $4, you have to pay $5 to get it. So you added $1 to your costs. Well, you might be tempted to also add $1 to how much you're charging customers. So raising your price from $8 to $9. Well, what just happened? You actually lowered your profit margin. So when you were selling for $8 and buying for $4, you had a 50% margin. Now you're selling for $9 and buying for $5. That means you've got a less than a 50% margin. That's not good. If you raise your prices the wrong way, your profit margin goes down. So what you need to do is figure out, okay, what percentage are my costs going up? So if it went from $4 to $5, your costs went up by 25%. So you might need to raise your prices by 25%. If you like to do math and use spreadsheets, you can put all of your numbers in there and calculate it really easily. Or if you have a CPA or a bookkeeper who likes to do that, that would also be a good way to do that. But I do want you to put some deliberate thought into how you're going to raise your prices so that you do it the right way. Now, if you're a service business, you're not going and buying products and marking them up. Instead, you're paying your employees to do work, and so you need to mark up that. And this is important. Your employees' costs are going up, so they're going to need raises. If you were paying them $20 an hour before, and things have gotten 20% more expensive in the last 2 years, you probably need to be paying them $24 an hour now. If you don't, then they're starting to feel the financial crush on their own budgets, and they're not making enough money, and they're going to start looking for a different job. So your employees are going to need to get paid more. And then likewise, if you raise their pay by 20%, that means your costs are going up by 20%. you're going to have to raise your prices by the same amount. So this is the trick. Focus on the percentage, the profit margin as a percentage, and make sure that when your costs go up, that you're raising your prices by the percentage that they're going up, not by the dollar amount they're going up. Now, I am a small business attorney and I do one thing and that's it. I help small businesses manage their business and technology risk. The number one small business risk that I've been watching for the last couple of years is business owners running out of cash. Number two is businesses having trouble finding good help, which is kind of closely related to this same topic. Running out of money is the number one reason why businesses fail, and I don't want yours to fail. If you need help with your business risk, please reach out to me. I'm Matt Newsom. I'm an attorney. IowaBusinessLawyer.com is my website. You can schedule an appointment, and I would love to meet with you. Thank you.